I am Dr. Sujit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Myself, Dr. Sujit Ghosh from channel Dr. Ghosh Presents. You know, I am doing for last more than 1 year videos on homeopathy. There are 4 different playlists. Homeopathic therapeutics in Bangla, homeopathic therapeutics in English, homeopathic remedy picture in Bangla, homeopathic remedy picture in English. Now actually what I want to say is that you will get about 12 to 1300 videos on this subject. Signs, symptoms and uses of Homeo-Remedy Lycopodium. Please, on the onset I am just mentioning this is one of the longest medicine. So please keep patience. Full name Lycopodium clavatum, short name Lycopodium, common name wolf's foot, club moss. Source plant vegetable world. Pathogenesis. It depresses the vegetative system, causing slowly advancing weakness and decay of tissues. Acting upon the genito-urinary tract and kidney, it produces lithic acid and uric acid diathesis. It affects digestive system producing constipation, affects respiratory system producing pneumonia, affects genito-urinary tract producing renal, colic, erectile dysfunction and dryness of vagina, etc. Constitution. Carbonitrogenous constitution, suitable for extremes of life, that is for children and old people. Body type, best adapted to person physically weak but intellectually keen. Physically weak but intellectual keen. Upper part emaciated, lower part semi-dropsical. Anemic, pale, look older than age compared to his age. There are so many medicine, the name of the medicine has been given. Hot or cold, popularly known as vegetable sulfur, it is affected by cold. There is a cold patient, chilly patient. Diathesis, uric and lithic acid diathesis already told. Predisposed to lung and hepatic affections. Miasm, all the 3 miasm. Mental generals Lycopodium dread for appearing in the public to discharge duties, but when they actually start performing, they finish it like a pro. Want to be alone, yet dread solitude. Somebody should be there in the other room in the house. Reticent, lack of confidence, easily angered, cannot endure opposition or contradiction, timidity, indecisive, resigned. Greedy, hateful, cranky, miserly, malicious, fault-finding, suspicious and distrustful. Misanthropic, even free from his own children. Misanthropic means who do not like persons, men. So misanthropic, such an misanthropic that he is fleeing or she is fleeing from her own children. Weep all day, mentally sensitive, weep when thanked or meeting a friend, highly mental emotional, loss of self-confidence, averse to take new ventures, yet when they take up something, finish it like a pro. Angry, sad, anxious, headstrong, domineering, reserved, exacting, despairing. Cannot bear anything new or new persons. Feel sad on hearing distant music or become cheerful and merry. Physical change of Lycopodium. Most of the symptoms develop on the right side, then move to the left. Ailments develop slowly. Deep-seated, progressive, chronic diseases. Repeating symptoms or alternating symptoms like chill after chill or flushing, then paling, etc. Patients thin, withered, full of gas, acidity, sour taste, irritations. Calculi, gravel, gall or renal, that is gallstone, gallbladder stone and renal stone, kidney and gallbladder. Both stones are affected by this medicine. Ascites, dropsy from liver diseases. Coldness, partial head, throat, etc. Dryness of palms, soles, vagina, skin. Rawness in folds, nipple, anus. Formication in affected limbs. Paralysis, cancer. Note the gravity of the medicine. It can cover paralysis and cancer even along with so many diseases. Inflammation of bone, mostly at ends, softening and caries of bones, oversensitive to pain, patient get beside themselves easily, spasms with screaming, foaming at the mouth, bad effects of fear, fright, chagrin, anger, anxiety, fever, overlifting, masturbation, tobacco chewing, wine,
riding in a carriage, boils recurring periodically, emaciations and debility from loss of fluids. These are some pictures. This is kidney, gallbladder. Here is a ascites has been formed in the accumulation of water in the abdomen. Head symptoms: lycopodium, shake head without any apparent cause or involuntarily, fast, slow, then rapid. Vertigo when looking at anything moving. Head cold, pain in temples as if screwed together. Worse during menses. Pain begins at one side, goes to the other and gets worse. Headache worse if not eating timely, lying down, stooping, better uncovering. Pulsating pain in occiput at night, worse from heat. Hair falls, turn grey early. Premature baldness after abdominal affections, parturition, dandruff. That is, after these diseases, abdominal affection, parturition, dandruff, then comes the hair fall, turns, etc. Deep furrows on forehead. This is a very important symptom of lycopodium. Note the picture on the right hand side. Deep furrows on the forehead. Abdominal, pulmonary and brain affections, and in misers. But actually, whenever you will see some patient with deep furrows, lycopodium should come in your mind. Hydrocephalus, tubercular meningitis, catarrhal headache worse when discharge from nose stops, throbbing in head after spell of cough, pains when pressing at stool. Eye symptom lycopodium. Eyes remain half open during sleep. That is a very interesting symptom. The patient, while sleeping, her eyes or his eyes remain half open or half closed. Hemiopia. Hemiopia means ones who look half of the object. Half of the object is seen by his eyes. This eye problem is called hemiopia. Day blindness more. Blindness are of two types: night blindness, day blindness. In lycopodium, night blindness is more. Blindness means seeing less. Seeing less. That is blind, not totally blind, but seeing less. Sparks before eyes in the dark. Styes on leads towards inner canthi. Now, inner canthi means this corner is inner canthi. This corner is outer canthi. So, polypus on external canthi. Cataract from suppressed menses. Eyes feel hot, cold. Seem too large. Ear symptoms of lycopodium: humming, roaring in ears with hardness of hearing. Every noise causes peculiar echo in ear. Thick yellow offensive discharge with deafness. Eczema about and behind ears. Sensation as if hot blood rushed into ears. Nose symptoms of lycopodium: nose stopped up, snuffles. Snuffles means actually fluid cold. There is fluid cold coming out continuously from the nose. It's called snuffles. Breathes through mouth. Fan-like motion of Ehlers-Danlos. This is a very important thing. Fan-like motion of Ehlers-Danlos. This is a very important symptom of lycopodium. Note this symptom. What is Ehlers-Danlos? Ehlers-Danlos, you see, this is the nose. On both sides of the nose, this place and this place, there are fine flaps. And when someone draws air forcefully or expel, they move like a fan. This is called fan-like motion of Ehlers-Danlos. Ehlers-Danlos actually in the nose. Fan-like motion of Ehlers-Danlos of nose in brain, lung, abdominal troubles. Feeling of dryness posteriorly, that is nose, posterior in the inner portion of the nose. Ozena. Ozena is a big disease. Ozena, you know, when the complete nasal structure is destroyed. It's a very, very painful and obnoxious disease. Acrid. Chronic coryza, blows nose often. Nasal troubles from childhood, acute smell. Face symptoms of lycopodium: yellow is pale grey with blue circles around the eyes. Note these blue circles around the eyes. Face withered, shriveled, emaciated, flashes of heat. Twitchings, mouth hangs open, sore lips. Twist, face, mouth, silly expressions. Mouth symptom lycopodium: toothache with swelling of cheek, better from warm application. Tongue dry, black, cracked, stiff. Heavy, swollen, darted out rapidly. Darted out means coming out. Trembling, painful ulcer on tip or below tongue. speech indistinct, stammers, last word, saliva dries out on palate and lips, dryness of mouth without thirst. During fever, lower jaw drops. Teeth yellow, gums bleed when touched, cleaning teeth. Taste so acute, taste is too acute, sour, bitter, only. Small tumors in mouth in various places. Throat symptom lycopodium. Feel as if ball rises and sticks in throat. Sore throat. Due to, actually, there is inflammation of tonsils also here. From throat cold. Chronic enlargement and suppuration of tonsils. These are images. Diphtheria deposits spreads from right to left. Foods and drinks come back through nose on swallowing. Someone is taking foods and nose, and when he swallow, it's coming out from his nose. This is lycopodium symptom. Feeling of constriction provoking constant swallowing. Stomach symptoms. Digestion weak, loss of appetite. Hungry but quick satiety. Satiety means fulfillment. Eating ever so little creates fullness. Hiccough, incomplete burning eructations, rising only to pharynx and then burns for hours. Farinaceous foods means actually carbohydrate foods. Farinaceous, flatulent foods, cabbage, bean, oyster, disagree. All this type of food do disagree. Sensation as if fasting after meals, not without hunger. Sensation as if fasting after meals, but without hunger. They move, the more they move, the more they eat, the more they crave. Peculiar, lycopodium is a peculiar. Wake night feeling hungry. Vomits blood, bile, coagulated blood, dark greenish masses after eating and drinking. Cancer, perforating ulcer. Cancer has already been mentioned some slides before. Cancer and there are two symptoms, symptom and paralysis. Again, cancer has come. Perforating ulcer actually the stomach ulcer which perforates the wall. This is perforating ulcer. These are dangerous. These are very dangerous. Perforating ulcer is covered by lycopodium also. Desire for sweets, delicacies, churning sensations, gnawing in stomach. Better drinking hot water. Hot water always give relief to lycopodium patient. Desire for sweet, delicacies, pastries. Food tastes sour. Likes to drink food hot. Coldness in stomach. Bad effects of onion. This is a very interesting picture. Note this. This is the cancer. This step 0. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Note how the cancer disease is penetrating the wall, and then stage 4 it is penetrating the. This cancer, nature of the cancer is penetrating disease, is penetrate one structure to enter into the other structure. Abdomen symptoms of lycopodium. Pressure and anxiety, feeling in epigastric region. This is epigastric region. Feeling as of a band around waist. Much noisy flatulence, better in lower bowels. Sensitive congested liver, chronic hepatitis, atrophic nutmeg liver. Nutmeg is a particular type of seed, a small type of seed. That atrophic nutmeg, that is called nutmeg. The liver looks like that. Ascites from liver disease, soreness more in hypogastrium. Hypogastrium region, this left hypogastrium, right hypogastrium. Actually, right hypogastrium, liver lies in this area. Ineffectual colic in babies, worse in evening. Constipation in children, very important symptom. Children constipation, lycopodium is a good medicine. Ineffectual urging from contraction of sphincters, feeling as though much stool remain unpassed after stool. First part of stool hard, difficult to expel. Last part soft, thin, gushing. Followed by weakness and faintness, piles aching, painful to touch, better feeling when washed in hot water. Alternate diarrhea constipation when away from home or traveling. Chilliness in rectum before stool. There are many persons who used to complain that whenever I go on travel, I am constipated. Lycopodium may be a good medicine. Constipation, diarrhea during pregnancy. Gastroenteritis, actually gastritis, inflammation of gastric and enterons. Gastric means, gastar means stomach, enteron means colons. From fright, gastroenterism, fright. Mind this symptom, from fright, not from different types of foods. Diarrhea from cold drinks, continued burning in rectum. like urinary symptom lycopodium, frequent urging to urinate, worse riding in cars, renal colic in ureter, right portion, 2 bladder, urine scanty, cries before urinating, so painful, especially children who wakes up from sleep in pain with screaming and tossing limb about. Your children, maybe someone's children just broke up from sleep and goes into screaming, tossing in the limbs. Maybe lycopodium is the reason. Red sand in urine, urine slow in coming, must strain, suppressed, retained. Urine milky, turbid, polyuria during night. Polyuria means excessive urine. Involuntary urination in fever from fright during coition. Urine bloody with paraplegia. Paraplegia is actually paralysis of half of the body, or with constipation. Urine burning hot. There is another term, paraplegia and hemiplegia. Please study internet to compare the differences. I cannot remember exactly. So, paraplegia may be lower portion, upper portion, okay. Hemiplegia may be left portion, right portion, okay. Please consult. You have to consult sometimes the internet. Male symptoms lycopodium. Male means male genital symptom. Sexual exhaustion, impotence, erection feeble, falls asleep during coition, yellow tumor behind corona glandis, exhausting pollution, enlarged prostate, premature seminal emission. Female symptoms lycopodium, discharge of blood from genitals during stool, vagina dry, burning warts during and after coition. During coition, after coition, burning in this vagina, lycopodium. Liquoria, acrid, periodical, milky, warts before full moon, physometra. Physometra means passing of air from vaginal canal, cutting pain from right to left ovary. Ovarian tumors, ovarian dropsy of uterus, most serious diseases. Heart burning nodulitis in mammary with sticking, aching pain and soreness. Nodulitis means simply tumors, heart tumors, small tumors. Nodulitis are small tumors. These are stones. Female symptoms, rawness continuing, rawness of nipple, sore, fissured, bleed easily. Fetus seem to be perform somersaulting. In the mother's abdomen, fetus just giving somersaults. Violent dysmenorrhea with fainting, suppression of menses for months. Delayed menses with undeveloped breast or puberty. Important symptom. Delayed menses with undeveloped breast, puberty. You will get a lot of young girl with this patient. Milk in breast without being pregnant. Child vomits blood after sucking bleeding nipple. Respiratory symptom lycopodium. Craves air but chilled by it. Short, rattling breathing, worse lying on back. Dry, tickling, teasing cough in pining boys day and night. Words on empty swallowing, stretching throat, deep breathing. Expectoration, salty, greenish yellow, lumpy, foul. Feeling to tightness and burning in chest. Feeling of tightness and burning in chest. Unresolved pneumonia, brown, yellow spots on chest. Abscess in lungs, tuberculosis. Difficult respiration due to hydrothorax. Hydrothorax means accumulation of water. This is hydrothorax. Accumulation of water between pleural sac. This is hydrothorax. Or hydropericardium. This is hydropericardium. Accumulation of water in the pericardial space. You know there are 2 layers in pericardium, in heart and in pleura there. Everywhere water may be accumulated. This is hydrothorax, this is hydropericardium. With flapping of alanisi. This symptom with flapping of alanisi. I have already explained what is alanisi. These are the symptom by which you can directly go to lycopodium. You get a patient who is suffering from, say, hydrothorax. It has been X-ray has come. X-ray shows hydrothorax, and you are noting that his alanisi, flapping of alanisi is there. You directly give lycopodium. Aneurysm, aortic disease. Aneurysm means actually swelling of artery. Very bad type of disease. Very often this swelling bursts, causing mortal or fatal disease. Palpitation with flapping of alanisi. At night, worse lying on right side with cold face and feet. Hypertrophy of heart. Pulse first after eating, evening. Sensation as if circulation stands still. Neck and back symptom. One side of neck stiff, swollen, burning as from hot coals between the scapulae. This area. right hand side below picture, bottom picture. Pain in the back, right side, tip of the scapula. This is tip of the scapula. This is called tip of the scapula. On right side, tip of the scapula, pain means lycopodium. Very difficult, to the point symptom. Extremely to the point symptoms. Pain in small of back. Small of back is this region, lumbar vertebra. Small of back, pain in small of back. And right side, tip of scapula, from congestion of liver. Pain in small of the back, worse. This is pain in back and right side of scapula. This is this, and this is back up. Right, pain in small of back. This is small of back. Worse sitting erect, better urination. Lumbago worse from little movement. Extremity symptom of lycopodium. Axillary abscess. Numbness and cramp in hands and feet. Cramps in calves when walking or at night. One foot hot, the other cold and sweaty. During sleep, fingers twitch. Pain jerks leg upwards. Heels numb, palm dry. Sciatica, right-sided. Worse from pressure. Cannot lie on painful side. Better from hot application and walking. Cramps in toes and night. Varicose veins on legs. Edema of feet rises until ascites. Until ascites forms. Emaciation of one hand and one leg. Hands and feet feel heavy, relaxed, tremble. Better from motion. Painful corns on soles, toes, fingers. Contracted, toes bend when walking. Profuse fetid sweat. Skin symptoms of lycopodium. Dry rawness in folds. Folds means groins area, axilla area. These are groins, back of the knee. These are folds. Chronic urticaria better from warmth. Urticaria better from warmth. Blood boils that do not mature but remain blue. Sites of old boils and pustules indurate and form nodules that remain unchanged long. Very peculiar but very important symptom. Eczema associated with urinary, gastric, hepatic disorders. Psoriasis. This is eczema. I have given the picture just to you be acquainted with these things, how eczema looks and how psoriasis looks. Ulcers, fistulas, scab do not separate. Viscid and offensive sweat. Sleep symptoms. Drowsy during day. On waking, children become cross. There are a lot of children get up from the sleep and then make a mess of things. Become cross, kick, scolds, hold mother. Awakes terrified. Children sleep all day, cry all night. Anxious dreams of fatal accidents. Laugh and weep in sleep. There are mothers or fathers that will come with the children and child and say, sir, these children, he sleep all day and cry all night. We do not take a sleep. This is the lycopodium patient. Fever symptom lycopodium. Partial icy coldness of head, abdomen, stomach, throat. During cough, body becomes cold. Feel as if lying on ice. Chill followed by another chill, then vomit after first sleep. Foul, viscid sweat of axilla. Axillae, plural. Feet like onion. That is this axillae, feet. This sweat smell like onion. Fever, continuous, remittent, intermittent. All types of fever. Continuous fever, remittent fever, intermittent fever. All types of fever are covered by lycopodium. Complementary medicines: calcare carb, iodium, calicarb, lachesis, pulsatilla, sulfur, related carbophage, silicea. With this, the video ends. Thanks for listening and viewing. Got anything to say? Please write in the comment section. I would certainly attend.